Satnam, Amandu here, offering a general reading, and as always, take what resonates and disregard the rest. And they wanted me to talk a little bit about acts of service, and I was getting a lot on my way here, and also have some song lyrics in the description box below, and the list of light keepers and the link about this lighthouse in case there is something there for you to explore. And acts of service. It feels important to share that it is not the actual act, but the intention behind the act. As someone who just loves on this planet, that is brought here to bring forth the energy of love on this planet, sometimes we overlook shortcomings, we trip over red flags. Could be speaking for myself. And it's easy when you can see the why behind someone else's actions to allow it to continue. When you know yourself that you have the capability of healing, growth, and change, you expect others, or you anticipate that they will continue. And yet that's not always the case. Sometimes your light and love is brought there to put an end to things. Your light is there to highlight the shadow that goes unnoticed in the dark. So the giving must not be confused with self-sacrifice to your detriment. Remember that you matter too, that everything happens through you. Your mission is to bring in love, and you are part of that energy of love. It takes time to understand the patterns and why you are brought into this connection, like what your mission and what the divine plan is. That takes time to work out. And sometimes I feel like we're never meant to really know all of it. It's like you get the pieces, you do what you're supposed to do, and after a few falls or a few eye-opening experiences, you're like, oh, that's what was going on, right? And so you're doing the best you can in the moment, given what you are willing to learn, love, and receive. Closing doors with love is an act of service. Closing doors or keeping a door open with pain is not an act of service. Remember, you matter. Think Ahimsa, non-violence. You're part of that pattern. You might find yourself more alone in this journey of awakening, bouncing between connections to highlight, or bouncing between jobs, whatever it is that you're doing on your mission. You know best, however you're creating change. Okay, let's go forth and allow new energies to integrate. It's the way in which it's happening is different. The way in which you shine light to save or prevent something from reoccurring. Like, some people don't see it, and some people aren't up for the challenge of creating that change the way that you are, like, programmed to make it happen, to see it through. So what inspires you, and let that be part of how you understand your mission. 9 of inspiration. Speaking of inspiration, the devil. So being inspired to stop the pattern. Being inspired to be part of that change and awakening. And not being afraid of your calling. And not being afraid of how you're being asked to level up. Self-sacrifice, insofar as like you choose the vegetables over the cookies, is part of like that's the given. It's self-sacrifice where you're like the doormat bending backwards for someone to let them continue to bulldoze over you. Like, you are called in to make change and to see it through. This window on this lighthouse is really calling out. And I'll take some pictures of the grounds in case you get something that I don't. Some of the videos I have of places, like, I don't share what I get in the process of it because I want you to like look, listen, and feel for yourself. All right, the deck split, so we have 3 cards here. Break outside of your fear, which is shown in both of these. Both of these cards have this like portal where you step through. Is that Atreyu? It says for you, unfold your beauty. And I did want to speak to this. I'm glad to see this card. Is like in the springtime, I was thinking like April showers bring me flowers as I'm like moving about. But there's I love spring green. There's something different about it, and like the buds on some like the blossoms. Like not everything is in full awakening yet. These buds are here and these colors are here to like let you know you're on the right path. It's like a hint of inspiration. It's a hint that you're on the right path. The same as your signs and synchronicities, the choices and changes that you decide to grow through and make. It's like they give you a sign. You can read it either way. Like you can go right, you can go left, you can say yes, you can say no. And so it's up to you to decipher. And so some of those signs and synchronicities aren't so much like a definitive, they're a reminder. Okay, they're like a bud. All right, I got a mess in these decks. I did not bring my table. Awakening. You're awakening to who you are, and you're brought in to help others awaken all the same. And we don't know what we don't know, and we're all growing through it. And I do believe we are all doing our best with what we have. And some eyes will remain closed in this lifetime, no matter what gifts you bring to the table. All right, one more deck. I didn't bring a playing card deck. I don't know why. I want to show this to you. I bought this deck for 1 card because it has a lighthouse in it. You hear the birds. I hope you can hear the water too. I don't know what's up with these pipes though. Humans do silly things. Heal. Shake, release, move, heal. Like you're brought in to shake things up. Excuse my stomach. Destined path. Like it's all meant to happen. It's playing, imagine it's playing out just as it's supposed to. Like come in to shed layers, come in to open, create change, and like a bee just pollinates, you're necessary for the entire process on the cosmic level. All right, rebirthing. So I feel like maybe screenshot this and put that in your photo. Like sometimes like screenshot things and then later like I remember, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. And so like it's like these signs and synchronicities, this process is like you remembering who you are and remembering what you bring to the table, because when you start to awaken others, you get their pushback, right? You get their resistance and everything behind that resistance. You feel that and you take that on as your shame, as your blame, as they like cast their shadow on you because they don't want to look at what needs to be unraveled to change. And so what do you need to do for you to continue to uplift yourself, to remain steady on your path, to keep shining the light? So keep letting their energy go. You continue to grow and continue to remember your calling, your path, your mission. Well, I do hope this serves well, sending lots of love and light your way.